What's up, everybody? Don't adjust your dial, folks. It's the... I know we're still doing the COVID-19 social distancing.
Yes.
It's a very, very important topic, but, I'm going to trust you, Bill. I think you're all right. We're at a social distance here, I'd say.
Yeah. We got at least
a couple
6 feet
states
apart.
away. Yeah, a couple states away. Why not? What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here to the Total Nonstop Impact YouTube channel, Twitch account, Periscope, wherever you are listening to us from. We appreciate it. We're here for a little something different tonight, Bill. Tell the folks why we're here and what we're doing.
We're here tonight to do something a little different because we're now in Tuesday. It's Impact Day. It's the big show later, 8 p.m. Eastern. But right now it's a good little quick catch-up. Hopefully you've already seen our extended coverage on Tuesday with our review show, our After Dark. But now we're going to do just a quick, short hit and run. So
that's
checkers,
it.
look
a
out.
Quick hit and run. A quick J-Bone style hit and run. Shout out to Checkers. But something much shorter. Usually the TNI show, it'll go for like 2 hours. You get that After Dark special after. This is going to be something much shorter. We're going to go for the 5 to 10 minute range. How about that, Bill? We'll cut it off 10 minutes every time.
That sounds like a good plan. I think that's this is just for the casuals. We're doing this. Hey, Gary's moving for you.
So I'm ready.
Listeners.
Yeah. Bill, I'm ready to kick off the review. I want to talk about RVD versus Sammy Callahan here, but something's not right. It's just there's no Trent here. There's no Trent. I got nobody to beat up. I like you, Bill. I don't want to make fun of you. It's just not right. Can we at least get Trent to kick off the show and start us off like usual? At least do we have that? Quick appearance from Trent apparently.
Welcome back, everybody, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans. I'm your host, alongside my host, J-Bone.
No, actually, Trent, J-Bone's not here. It's just KL in front row, Bill. But thank you, Trent. Everybody, Trent, the great Trent. The great vanilla jokester himself. The great Trent, yes. He's going to hate that, Bill. There's going to be a lot more of those. Totally lifted that from like the David Letterman show, for real. But
it's classic.
Yeah. The September 1st edition of Impact Wrestling, Bill. Let's get into it because this is the hit and run. We can't go off the rails in this long introduction here.
Off the rails.
Ingrid we're on the clock here. We are on the clock. And this is the perfect show for Ingrid. We're getting right to the point. We're going to do it nice and quick. Something different. Change of pace, Bill. But this week's episode of Impact Wrestling opens up with RVD versus Sammy Callahan. Mr. ICU used to be Mr. OVE. Sammy Callahan. We get him versus RVD. A lot of Katie Forbes in this match, which means a lot of twerking. And that worked both for and against RVD. Would you agree?
I would. It seemed to... And Katie can be quite distracting with some of
definitely.
that.
Without a doubt.
I would admit I could be distracted. So I think I can understand where Rob's coming from.
Yeah. He's got to learn to master that. Use it as advantage in your match, but don't get too distracted yourself because we kept seeing that within the match for sure.
Yeah, that's never a recipe for success. But it was working back and forth for him. Sometimes it was positive, sometimes it was negative. But it was a lot of Katie, which is I'm always a fan of.
You gotta love Katie Forbes.
Gotta love Katie.
Proud subscriber. We're proud subscribers of OnlyFans.com/backspam/ whatever it is / Katie Forbes. OnlyFans.com / Katie Forbes.
As Don Callis would always say, what's her favorite letter? Hey!
But no, for real though, RVD versus Sammy Callahan, hell of a match. Sammy picks up the win with some sort of sunset flip thing. What does that have to do with the sunset, Bill? Where does that come from? I don't see the sun changing when the match. I don't know.
Maybe some early wrestling on Sunset Boulevard out on the West Coast. Who knows? I'm sure somebody will come with some wrestling jargon from back in olden times saying, "Well, it was making the motion of a sun."
Very nice. Oh, Bill, we have the gang in here. Wow, shocking. We go live at 2:00 in the morning, Bill. I don't think anybody is going to show up. But what do you know? Even J-Bone's here. We got the freaks are out at night, man.
Oh, and
the whole
can crash
gang.
the stream. We've seen that.
Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. We even have Gary. We got Gary. Gary's never live. Hello, Gary.
We're on the Gary time frame.
Good to hear from you. Well, this is the hit and run, so we're not going to be chatting with you guys too much. I mean, if you have something good to say, we'll put it up on the screen, but we'll see. Man, here we go already. Trenty Forbes, Katie Forbes. Oh, the people still love Trenty Forbes. They do. They do.
I'll tell you what. If Trenty Forbes went out, that's distracting.
Blocking the merchandise. There we go. Oh, very nice. Very nice. But back to the match here. RVD and Katie Forbes still get the post-match beatdown.
Yeah.
Even though Sammy Callahan won the match, Bill, they get the post-match beatdown / twerk session in, I would say.
Oh, they do. And
the twerking is still there.
And we see the ultimate move. Something RVD couldn't ever have in his moveset. I like to call it the Van Twerkinator.
Nice.
There it is.
Very nice.
That's a big dose of the Van Twerkinator right there.
Very nice. Very nice. You know, it's pleasure and pain at the same time. That's really what it is. It's just like Trent's divorce. But yes. But back here though, we go right to Josh and Madison hyping everything up going on tonight. We got Deonna Purrazzo's Black Tie Affair. We also have tonight's Emmy-nominated edition of Wrestlehouse. Oh, yes, is it the season finale or the series finale, Bill?
Definitely the season finale. We can only hope not the series finale. We got to have a season 2.
Wrestlehouse was perfect, Bill. It was such a highlight, and you know what? I kind of like that they're, I think, capping it off for now because they're not going to let it run stale and jump the shark. It was perfect. Told a great story. We had a love story that unfolded.
It's a beautiful thing.
There was violence, heartbreak, conflict. It made you laugh. It made you cry. Just Wrestlehouse was beautiful. Had everything. So at least season 1, I would assume, Bill.
And it's only fitting that we're back again, just a duo here, because we did our only other show, just the two of us, two of us, after the first Wrestlehouse.
Oh, the one that nobody saw. That's right.
It was too hot for Twitch. Too hot for YouTube.
The first night of Wrestlehouse, the debut, Bill and I thought it would be a good idea to go on Twitch and do a special review for it. We played the Wrestlehouse intro song, that beautiful sitcom-style theme that I love so much, and we broke the copyright rules on YouTube, apparently. The whole thing got pulled down, so we're not going to be doing that this week. That's why we just pulled the pictures up. So, speaking of the pictures, though, Bill, Josh and Madison let us know that tonight. Oh, yes. Deonna Purrazzo. Yeah, I don't have my glasses on. You see me squinting. Bill, I broke my glasses. I stepped on them. I'm going blind. Blind.
It's not Deonna Purrazzo's Black Tie Affair.
Oh, you can read for me, Bill. You do the reading. You read the comments. I'll just talk. Thank you. But then we go backstage to Hernandez and Fallah Bahh arm wrestling.
Yes.
Arm wrestling. Just like I used to pass the time in prison, Bill. You used to do the arm wrestling at the table, playing dominoes. I know what you did. You told me all about it. But Reno Scum crashes the party. Hernandez puts them on a paid hit, a bounty on Rhino. But he did not disclose the amount of money there, Bill.
He did not. But we did get some inside information from one of our, shall we say, big supporters, Truck.
Well, he's someone that bangs for the gang. I always say the listeners got to bang for the gang. Look at this. Contribution. So we have confirmation. Check it out. Listener,
right
Truck Rockpeck. Someday Rhino is going to get back that $60 you've been scrapping over. Just you wait. Then the real Sean Hernandez, you see the blue check? It's legit. Come on. It's more $78, bro. So
there we go.
Like
confirmed. We know it's in the wad.
That's it. In the wad. Yes, I like that. Here we have, J-Bone. It's J-Bone. What's up, J-Bone?
Oh, the countdown.
Oh, yeah. What's Gary up in here? David Valentine. Thank you guys for listening live here on YouTube. Be sure to always like, comment, subscribe. Bill, tell them about the T-shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees because we have a new one.
We do have a new one. We have the new Cast a Character shirt. If you're watching us live and didn't already get a shirt, you missed the 20% off deal. But don't let that stop you.
You missed it.
You snood. They did extend it. It was supposed to end at noon, and it went till the end of the day. So hopefully, a couple more people were able to get in. But I know a lot of people were fans of the new shirt, new design, new logo. Thanks to Josh Paxson, another listener that designed that.
Bang for the gang! Hey, bang for the gang, Bill.
So very nice, very nice. But the throwback, which you see me in a lot, the Flamin' Mike, the classic. So and don't forget the TNI TV.
That's a classic. My cousin Sean bought that one. I saw a picture of him with a pot of lobsters wearing the TNI TV shirt. Fantastic. Homer Simpson, live in the flesh. Hello, J-Bone. How are you?
I wanted to return the favor.
It's only fitting.
Oh, yeah. I always crash your shows. You got to crash mine. How you doing? We're talking Impact. Is that all right with you? I know you like to talk other promotions. Can you talk a little Impact, the gang?
I wanted to talk about Keith Lee's big, beautiful ass.
Keith Lee. No. This is the hit and run. We're already on 11. We already broke the 10-minute rule. We're putting it at 20 minutes. Jay.
I'm kidding. I'll just observe.
See yourself out for that one. But yes. Back to it, Bill. We go right to the heart of the Taya Bravo Rosemary situation. This was very intense. Very, very intense. Oh, that's it. J-Bone's out. Throwing us off the rails. But no. This scene here, the music in the background, Bill. Bravo is fantastic. Bravo for Bravo, always. Bravo's been the star lately. Johnny Bravo has to be the star of Wrestlehouse. Him and Johnny Swinger, I'd say. But then you got the Deaners too. Wrestlehouse is just a classic.
They did a great job of kind of like every week you got a little bit of somebody else getting over in that episode, or a few people getting over. So they did a nice one because Alicia Edwards had a very good run. Susie had a very good run. Like you look at almost every week. I think Larry D should become Lawrence D. Now Absolutely. I think that should be his character.
Yeah, you were saying that. We were watching it off air, hanging out, and you were saying that. I agree. I think that great character. But for that though, then we go back to the Wrestlehouse. We see Johnny Swinger's personal makeover done by Crazy Steve. The Crazy Steve makeover is revealed. Funny ICP reference there. He's not going to be known as Swingy Too Dope. Was that it? Swingy Too Dope?
Yeah. So Swing Too Dope. Swingy Too Dope.
So the TNI crowd, except for J-Bone because he's a loser, the Juggalos around here, we love that. We love the ICP reference for sure. Swingy Too Dope. Swingy Too Dope is whoop whoop for Swingy Too Dope. I'd like to see Swingy Too Dope do a track with ICP, maybe become the next psychopathic Juggalo rapper.
Yeah, in the back would be like, do you guys swing?
Oh, do you guys swing? Whoop whoop. They swing hatchets is what they swing, Bill. That's what they swing. But Bravo finds out from Tommy Dreamer that he's going to be the special guest referee for Taya versus Rosemary. Oh, man. That's a tough one, Bill.
Down the middle.
That's tough. It's a triangle at this point. My God. And but we go right to Reno Scum versus Rhino. The scumbags versus the man beast, Rhino.
Well, he's not the man beast.
He was the
War Machine Rhino.
War Machine Rhino. No, I don't have that bite in front of me. But we do that one a cappella. Fun little match here. Reno Scum together versus Rhino. But Heath Slater is disguised as a cameraman. And he reveals himself and helps his buddy Rhino pick up the win. Heath Slater, he's got kids, but he's also got a buddy named Rhino. That's for sure. And but Bill, he's not supposed to be there. You understand that?
He's not.
Like Josh Matthews said here perfectly, it's a feel-good moment, but he's not supposed to be there. You know what I mean, Bill?
No, he's been trying. He's been buying time on the airwaves. He bought a space on the Shop Impact website. He's trying to get that hashtag Heat for Impact. We want to the people. You gotta. It's not over yet. You gotta still get out there and you gotta promote Heat for Impact, man. Because as we saw him come down. Scott D'Amore, he wasn't happy.
No, he's not supposed to be there. Just like Josh Matthews said, it's a feel-good moment, but he's not supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Just like when you're having an affair, you're cheating on your spouse. It's a feel-good moment, but you're not supposed to be there. So Heath's got to figure out a way to get hired. Heath has got to get a job, and this is not how you do it. Dressing up like the cameraman, messing up matches, not how you do it, Heath Slater. You got to figure out something else there, but. Then we go to EC3 playing some Jedi mind tricks with Moose. Moose freaks out. He tells security to call the fuzz, call the police. But, Bill.
It's been a kidnapping.
That's not security. That is not
security. That is not security. I believe we proposed that it sounded like that might be a guy that works with EC3, like on the video packages he's been doing. But obviously he had the EC3 gear, the sweatshirt on, inside out. For Moose couldn't tell at first.
So is EC3 rolling with an army now or something? He's got a crew.
That was kind of those video packages we got. He wasn't coming alone. He's got followers with him.
Minions.
We don't
he's
know
got his own TNI tribe. His followers, his soldiers,
tribe, his own squad,
cult members. Yes. Then we see the Good Brothers backstage trading barstool war stories. That's right. Uncle Alan sounds like a real hoot, Bill. That's someone I'd like to talk shop with. But the Rascalz show up, and they don't want to party. No. They're getting ready for their match with Ace and Fulton tonight. They got no time for beers, none of that.
Very serious.
House tonight, Bill.
Brothers in training.
Comment here from David Valentine. Listener David Valentine says, where is Glenn Gilberti? Gilbernetti, as Vince Russo says. Good question. Throwing us off the rails with that. How dare you? How dare you? We go back to Wrestlehouse. Bravo is out of the Jogle shirt and back in the good old referee shirt, Let's go back home.
Back to the zebra.
Yeah, back to where you learn to dance, Then but the Deaners tell Bravo the number one rule of Wrestlehouse. Never listen to anything Johnny Swingers. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yes. He's not gonna take that heat. He's getting out of the kitchen.
Yeah. Then the Deaners accuse Larry D of stealing their beer, which leads to an all-out brawl between them. AC Romero gets in the mix. We see ping pong. Cody Deaner on the bicycle. My God, Bill. That was fantastic. That might have been
classic.
Might have been the whole highlight there.
Kylie's bike. Look out. And then into Taya's car.
Oh man, Taya's car. No. I hope she's got
Johnny's
Deaner insurance.
Give that a new waxing.
Yeah, you think she's got Deaner insurance? Is that insured? Deaner insurance.
That's high insurance, man.
An angry Deaner looking for his beer.
Is an angry Deaner an act of God? Should be covered.
Oh man. Checking out the comments here. Some interesting people in there for sure, as always. Then of course, Cody Deaner finds the beer in Larry D's Wrestlehouse guest room, right under the bed. Very epic, very epic, very epic. But Susie picks up the win.
Yeah, because
Tommy has the runs.
Truce was broken. No truce.
Yeah, no truce, and Tommy has the runs.
Tommy does have the runs. You gotta watch out, man. Whatever's being served in Wrestlehouse, man, it causes the runs. At least when Sue gets involved. Susie might be a little Sue-ish. Wrestlehouse,
pure cinematic gold, blockbuster, gotta be. Martin Scorsese would be proud, Bill.
He would be.
It's like part Martin Scorsese epic, part trauma movie. Do a Toxic Avenger reboot. I think Basil would be good for that. You have like the wrestlers back there, throw them in the toxic ooze. Then Basil becomes the Toxic Avenger, except he wrestles for Impact. That's the movie right there. That's
Basil
the reboot.
Basil the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, Basil is Melvin. I think that would be good. But,
there it is.
Perfect. He's taking pictures and they throw him in the toxic ooze. Perfect. But then we get Rascalz versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. Of course, the Rascalz pick up the win. Good for them. Good to see the Rascalz picking up those dubs, those W's. Because look at their history. We've complained a lot on the show about them not getting those wins because everybody loves the Rascalz.
Yeah,
now we're seeing them climbing back up. Like that.
The rub.
Listener David Valentine writes right now live in the chat, Rohit will be a great X Division champion. I'd say so.
We see Rohit on this episode.
Oh, yes. But the Rascalz pick up the win, and then the Motor City Machine Guns appear on the ramp. The old Titantron, yeah. And they offer the Rascalz another shot at burning one down with the guns, They're not dicks, Bill. They're very chill. It's not an aggressive situation. They're kind of like, hey, we're your OGs to you young guys. We want to give you an opportunity here at these. Chris Sabin wants to party with them.
He wants to party with them. They want to burn one down with the guns.
They want to burn one down. So it's like it's not a very tense situation. And to prove that, Ace Austin and Madman Fulton attack the Rascalz from behind, and the Guns run to the ring and have their backs. Give them that backup, you need that, Bill. I'd back you up. I'd never back Trent or J-Bone up, but I'd back you up. That I would, for sure. For sure there. But, yep, hell of a match there. But
there you go.
Speaking of... before Rohit, we actually get... backstage, we have Deonna Purrazzo on the prowl. Coming in hot. She means business. She walks it and she talks it, Bill.
That's right.
That's why when she talks, the people listen. And she offers Kimberly the opportunity to be the curator of the her ball, the black tie event.
Yes, the affair.
She offers Kimberly the opportunity not to hang out with the scum, and that's not cool. Because everyone calls me the scum.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I take offense to that.
It's like Kimber, the scum.
Oh yes.
Or the virtuosa.
I love how we said we were going to do 5 to 10 minutes, and we're at 21 minutes. I guess we developed these things naturally, Bill. I guess this is going to be a 30-minute special. That's how we're going to do this.
It still will be at all times short.
Yeah, well, the TNI show is like a 6-hour event. It's like a WWE show. It's like 6 hours long, but it's good. It's a good time, even though I haven't been on it lately. But then we get Ravishing Rohit's backstage, polishing up the X Division Championship. That's a sight to see right there. And TJP shows up, but, Rohit, respecting social distancing and COVID-19, tries to get TJP to wear a face mask.
That's right.
TJP sticks it right back on Rohit's face. Oh, what a scumbag. What a scumbag. But, Rohit is not just going to hand TJP this title shot. You got to earn that X Division gold. So he tells TJP, Chris Bay is up next. Chris Bay has his rematch. Unless TJP bumps off Chris Bay, it's not looking good for him. So therefore, next week it's going to be TJP versus Chris Bay.
Nice little match there, and whoever wins that looks like Rohit's next competitor for the X title.
Catch the way TJP was talking back to Rohit there. I like the rapping. I like the rapping. We got. Let's check in with the listeners. Sid Bones writes, "I'm burning one right now." Oh, good for you.
He might be in the treehouse.
Very nice. Very nice. Swack Fan 100 writes, "Sandman would have been perfect for that stolen beer storyline." Yes,
he would have been too obvious a culprit.
Yeah, we haven't seen him since Killer Cross waterboarded
him, right?
Yeah,
he's still waterboarded in New York, right?
Yeah, that was about the last time in New York. Yeah, we were there live, Bill.
We were there live.
Good times. Good times. Then, of course, we go back to Wrestlehouse and Rosemary versus Taya. Johnny Bravo is referee. I like the snapping, the shit talk. We love that here on TNI at the beginning there. I thought it was hysterical when Rosemary informs Taya that Slamtown is a cesspool of imbeciles. Just like our show, just a cesspool of imbeciles. I love that. But the snapping is great, straight up wild and out right there. I respect a good snapping. But great match here. Gotta love the Wrestlehouse environment. It's a little, it's a little backyard wrestling. It's cinematic.
I'd love to be there. I want to be at a show. I want to be at a Wrestlehouse.
Yeah, you should be there. You're always on the Impact shows, man. You're always in the front row. You should be there. But
I want to be there next to the Swing Man.
I'm saying, smacking that. Oh man, right there, beating on the. There we go. Here, some shots here, but I messed that up. Wrong one. Oh, our first botch. This is what happens when you have me being the showrunner. This is why we need Trent, because I do things like that. But let's get there. Taya picks up with the Road to Valhalla, picks up the win, that is, with the Road to Valhalla. No coming back from that one, Bill. There's no getting up from the Road to Valhalla.
Had a couple spears back and forth, but then Rosemary was going into the corner, missed, and fell right into it. So
it hits like a full bottle of Jameson on a Friday night. You're not getting up after that one.
Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough.
That Road to Valhalla for sure. But
and Johnny cargo shorts. He was calling it right down the middle.
Right down the middle. Yeah. But speaking of, we get this. That's right. After the match there, Bravo gets down on one knee and proposes to Rosemary. And shock for me, Bill, Rosemary accepts.
Even though she is a
demon.
Demon.
She's on her demon time 24 hours a day, but that's what Bravo loves about her. It's a beautiful thing. I've been there. I've had some evil women in my life, Bill. I have, for sure. I get that. You know, sometimes you love the crazy ones. You do. It's just, that's what life is, but they're fun.
You did bite the apple. Remember what happened to the last guy that bit an apple?
You bite the apple, that's it. You're in for life.
I think Bram's still MIA.
Bram is still locked in that trunk somewhere, or wherever he may be. Whatever happened to Bram, but so the beautiful story comes to an end. Taya is cool with it. It's just it's a happy ending. And
it is a happy ending.
The perfect way to close up season 1 of Wrestlehouse. I'm hoping for a season 2, but beautiful ending to the story there. But then again, the story might just have begun. I mean, we got Rosemary and Bravo now. This is going to carry back into the Impact Zone, and we'll see where they go from there. But, before anything else happens there, the gang teleports back to the Impact Zone, and we go right to the Deonna Purrazzo black tie affair.
There was one last Stooge Room segment.
One last
Crazy Steve.
Oh, that's right. We find out that Crazy Steve stole the beer. Crazy Steve stole the beer, Bill.
Because he couldn't read the labels because he's blind.
That's it. Oh, man. Fantastic. Crazy Steve. Gotta love him. But I can't wait for the wedding, the Rosemary and Bravo wedding. Nobody does wrestling weddings better than Impact or TNA. We know that.
Great ones.
Well documented. Right now in the comments, if you're listening to us live, I'd like to hear your favorite Impact Wrestling wedding. I think this one's going to be done. I can already tell. I can predict this one. I see coming a mile away, Bill. But yes. We go to the black tie affair. Oh man. What a show. Amongst all the guests, I love the Rascalz because they're just chiefing down. They're smoking or vaping something right at the wedding, you know. Great guests.
Oh, that's the initial zoom in of like Des just like letting out a big billow of smoke.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Whoa, baby.
But
what are we getting into?
The black tie affair kicks off, but then Jordynne Grace shows up. You know, she starts to talk her shit, spit her game, if you will. But then Tennille Dashwood shows up.
Ooh.
And she makes it all about herself. I respect that.
That's what she does.
I respect that. She makes it all about herself.
Too.
You know? I would show up to Trent's birthday party and make it about myself. I would do that. It's like, I respect that. She makes it all about herself and her comeback. So Tennille Dashwood.
You might do that on a little podcast as well.
Good. Yeah, you smash this podcast. That's my show now. That's my show. No, just kidding. I don't want to talk about Monday Night Raw. But, then Wrestlehouse straight up teleports back into the middle of the Impact ring, Bill. And Kimber Lee eats a kick from Kylie Ray. Pure chaos. You just get Kylie and Susie standing tall. What do we got here? We got a nice shot here of them. There we go.
Hey!
Oh man,
That's your number one contender.
Yeah, this was just great. The black tie affair, but we get Kylie Ray standing tall, and she picks. She's nice. She
picks it up.
She picks it up. She doesn't steal it. She doesn't run off with it. She puts it down to return it. Kylie Ray is a kind-hearted soul, Bill.
Yes.
She's good
but Deonna's black tie affair has already been ruined.
Oh, ruined. Completely ruined. Destroyed. Just like Trent's first marriage. Absolutely destroyed. But then we get Mean Gia backstage with Brian Myers. Nice little interview going there. But Moose interrupts it. Moose interrupts the interview while he's on the hunt for Ethan Carter III. Moose, man, he's getting mind fucked by EC3. Can't focus. He's just running around looking for the guy. Then we get Josh and Madison hyping up next week's events, including Locker Room Talk, TJP versus Chris Bay, and most importantly, the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Rascalz for the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championship of the World, Bill. What are you most excited for? Obviously.
The tag team. Yeah, the Rascalz and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah. Some of that, the Rascalz, whatever the Rascalz are doing, the flips, hot fire flame, everything. Check back in on
right now because we're just doing this now. Like we're only hours away from all this.
Listener David Valentine writes in live here in the YouTube chat. Bully Ray and Brooke Hogan wedding was awesome. Agreed. Absolutely agreed on that one. Sid Bones writes, nobody wants to talk about Monday Night Raw. Agreed. J Bone, Kyle needs my glasses. Apparently, no. Yours would make me pass out. He's got those Urkel bifocals. You know what I'm saying?
Urkel. But we didn't have an Urkel reference. We did have a Stefan reference in this.
Hey, we did have a Stefan reference in the show. Not bad. I respect a good sitcom reference there. But main event match time. Main event match time. We get Eric Young versus Eddie Edwards. Got my Eddie Edwards straight out of Boston tee on right now. You get that on shopimpact.com. It's favorite, or even prowrestlingtees.com for that matter.
That's one of the doubles.
But we get Eric Young versus Eddie Edwards for the Impact Wrestling Grand Prize. The big cheese, Bill. The World Heavyweight Championship. And
doesn't get bigger than that.
After a great match, hard fought, Eric Young picks up the win with that devastating pile driver. And
after using that mask of his,
that hockey mask. I love the hockey mask,
It's a great look.
I hope they sell them. It's perfect, I want to wear one, clunk Trent over the head when he doesn't see me, then put it on, stand around like Jason. I would love one of those hockey masks. But
great for Halloween.
Eric Young picks up the win. New Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Eric Young, Impact, homegrown talent, does it all in Impact, goes off to the Mick Illuminati. Things don't really work out there. He loses his sanity. Whatever happened, happened. Then he comes back home to Impact Wrestling on top of his game. Sharpest he's ever been as a character. Just the crazy. I don't want to see Super Eric. I like this maniac.
Yeah.
I wanted to see him where he left off with Bram.
That's where he left, yeah.
The guy's a maniac. But Eric Young has reclaimed the grand prize. Eric Young is now the new Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. But it doesn't just end there. No. Eric Young has to attack him after the match. He has to. And he goes right for the leg. He's got to get rid of the Boston Knee Party, Bill.
He's got to get rid of it.
I
thought he was about to pull it off. It was remnants of Sarge.
That's what I'm saying, that the guy's sick. You saw what he did to Sergeant Melendez. Goddamn. But, not much respect there for Eddie Edwards, but Eric Young is the new Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. So congratulations to Eric Young, even though didn't have to do that to Eddie Edwards at the end of the match. But, hey, to each his own. But that's not it there, Bill. The show is not over. That's the new thing with Impact Wrestling. This has been going on for months now. After the show ends, you always get something. And, Bill, take it away. Tell us what.
So we go back. Obviously, the running, we'll call gag, but the running storyline was Moose looking for EC3. It's kind of started the show, went throughout. So he gets into EC3's locker room, and he finds this board. Looks like the board you see in a horror or mystery movie where there's like a serial killer, and they have pictures and all this stuff going on. And he's noticing, that's me at the gym. That's me today. He's noticing sign, like there's a map, and then there's the list of the fight list. Moose and lists are stupid. You can take that reference a couple of ways if you like. We know who else has made lists.
Throwing
a little shade there.
Hey, are stupid.
And right there, where is he pointing to? That looks to be Baltimore, Maryland, right there.
Baltimore.
And if you follow fake wrestling news, you'll know that EC3 did confirm he was in Baltimore for another promotion's recent taping. And I think we can name it since it looks like they are doing something together.
I think it's out there, Bill. I do think it's out there. I think you can say it. Ring of Honor. Impact Wrestling is going to be working with Ring of Honor in some sort of capacity. We're not sure what the deal is just yet, but I'm excited. I mean, something different here.
That is. It's obviously they've during this this regime of Scott and Don, they've worked with other promotions. Noah, AAA. So like they're not against working with promotions, but Ring of Honor, it's been a while. That was one of the ones like New Japan that there was some ill feelings for how some things went down. And with the Good Brothers working with New Japan, and now this with Ring of Honor, it looks like some stuff's getting kind of cleaned up, which is good to see.
But earlier here in the podcast, I asked the listeners here live, what was your favorite Impact Wrestling wedding? And we get another one here. Swag Fan 100 says, Melissa and Brian Cage wedding is a favorite, but Laurel Van Ness wedding was super crazy. That was then Negan fan 1 says Laurel Van Ness wedding for sure. For sure. Full shizzle.
I was at both of those weddings, and they were both crazy for different reasons.
You were at both of them, Bill.
I was. I'm a regular wedding attendee of these in Impact, but
just a legend, Bill. I mean, you're always there. You're always there. Have you ever tried to count how many Impact Wrestling events you've been to, Bill?
I think at the beginning, like when I first started, kind of because I had done some more local shows years before, but then I went to like the Impact Zone when I was in business in Florida. Then I went back and did it, like I did it again, and then I did it the next year, and then I did it a couple times. I'm like, okay, and then I was counting. Then I probably stopped. I probably got to like 20 or 25, and then I just said, okay, why am I counting this?
Very nice. Hey-o, and that just about caps us off here for this week's edition of Impact Wrestling. Now, Bill, we're going to end it every week, running it down real fast. What was your favorite moment of the show? Any sort of hits and miss, pros and cons, anything you have, Bill, any thoughts? And then preview tonight's episode, tonight's edition of Impact on XS TV.
Correct. And Twitch with the co-stream.
Which, by the way, I invaded J-Bone's Monday Night Raw review earlier with you, Bill, and I went in there for 5 minutes and just talked about how Impact is so much better than Monday Night Raw, because I bang for the gang. I do. Take it away, Bill.
You do bang for the gang.
Take it away.
So for this episode, I got to obviously go with the highlights. The new world champion, Eric Young. We may not agree with what he did, but the match was very good. Eddie, who was defending it every week. That's right. I am a wedding crasher. So now you understand more why he was defending it every week. I think this was always in the cards, having something like this happen. And then EY, that's his thing, man. He took out Rich Swann. He kind of takes out Eddie Edwards here. So maybe Eddie Edwards is going to be run off TV briefly. But I think that's like Eric Young, man. I said it before. I've said it a lot of other times. That guy, when he was here last time at the end with the world-class maniac, he is like at the top. He's a top guy. He's a top guy because he steals every match promo he does, and it was evident here. So that's a guy you put right in the main event. So that and obviously the conclusion, the Wrestlehouse for a segment, and obviously the stuff with Moose that like the options are just so out there.
Perfect episode, honestly, Bill. There's nothing weak, man. No filler, all killer, no filler for me. All killer, no filler. This is
right after 2 nights of emergence. For them to do an episode like this.
Bingo. This was jam-packed. Everything I love. It had great wrestling, had a lot of goofy comedy, the satire, everything that I personally tune in for. It was insane. I got to say, Eric Young, Eddie Edwards, great match. But to me, it was the beautiful ending to Wrestlehouse. Wrestlehouse was perfect. I love Johnny Bravo, Rosemary, Taya, amazing. Everything. Johnny Swinger, the Deaners, Larry D, Ace Romero. To me, a lot of people became stars with their character work and like just being funny and, just all the little things. You know what I mean? Wrestlehouse was amazing. We need season 2 for sure.
Definitely. No doubt.
But, all right, that wraps it up, folks, here for the Impact Wrestling Hit and Run Tuesday night. We just run down the previous week's episode. Obviously, tonight on Impact Wrestling, I think the big thing we're all looking forward to is the Rascalz versus the Motor City Machine Guns for the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Championships. What else we got there? TJP versus Chris Bay.
Yep.
Whoever comes out on top of that is going to be going against Rohit for the X Division Championship. I think it's fair to say that. So, yeah, we're ready for it, man.
And locker room talk.
Oh, yeah. TNI Tuesday for sure. The gang's going to be on the pre-show. Going to have the live show. I'm going to hit the after show like usual. Might be on the live one, too. We'll see. You never know with me, Bill. The only thing to expect with the scumbag is nothing. Can't expect anything from me. I drop unexpectedly like bird shit. But, all right. I'd say Five scums up for me, man. 5 scums up. 5 stars. This is a perfect episode. I just threw up 6 when I said that. 2.
Well, it sounds like some fake wrestling news scales that are at 5.
Yeah. We're gonna rate this.
This is about a 5-star for me overall. I'd say 2 scums up.
That wraps it up for the September 1st edition of Impact Wrestling. Congratulations to Johnny Bravo and Rosemary on their engagement.
Yes.
We're ready for the wedding. Any last words there, Bill?
Thanks for everyone tuning in, either live with us or checking out later. And we will see you for a long night of Impact Wrestling Tuesday with the Twitch co-stream that we do. So watch a show with us.
Oh yeah.
Review afterwards.
Don't miss it, and you know how it goes, Bill.
Welcome back, everybody, to Total Outside Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans. I'm your host, alongside my host, Dezmond.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Oh yeah, that's it, folks. We're out of here. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at We Talk Impact. Follow me, KL on the mic. Follow Front Row Bill over here, William M. Gardner. We'll catch you later on tonight for TNI. Later, folks.
See ya.